Hey everybody, I'm Jen P. Turnbull at JP Turnbull on Instagram with Evo Hair. And today we're going to talk about one of our favorite cocktails for soft curls. In this combo we are calling a soft twist. And the mixture of that is going to be our Curl Balm liquid rollers and a little bit of our Love Perpetua Shine Drops. What's really nice about liquid rollers is you could really cater it to anybody from fine to coarser textures, and it gives you a really nice soft but definite retention of curl in the hair, but really nice soft to the touch. Now with this you will have a nice really satin finish with a very light to medium hold, but you don't have to worry about the hair feeling crisp, you don't have to worry about flaking, and you can apply it to wet or dry curls. Now if you do want to add a little bit of something extra to it, we have Love Perpetua, because nobody likes a dry, dehydrated looking curl. So this is just going to give you a little bit of shine and a little bit of softness throughout your cocktail. Now with this, when you notice the sizes, we generally say the bigger the bottle, the more liberal you could be in the application. The smaller the bottle, the littlest amount that is needed. There's a whole lot of shine in these drops. Now when it comes to applications on curls, what I have noticed is, especially with our clients, if we don't instruct them properly, they don't put enough on. Or what they do is they halfway kind of emulsify it and they just put it on the surface and they don't work it throughout the curl. So what I'm starting off with the back half is about a quarter size amount of my liquid rollers and a pea size drop of my Love Perpetua. And I just quickly sectioned off on my mannequin head here, just top half and bottom half, giving them a good emulsifying, because when you apply heat to it, just simple body heat to it, it does expand. And this is where you can really get it and manipulate the curls a little bit. Don't worry about over separating your curls section, because we're going to reform them again. But make sure that you do have even saturation of your product cocktail from scalp to ends, because you don't want to have a greasy scalp and just kind of frizzy end. You want to have even control throughout. And you can see right here, it's already started with control. It's definitely kind of conditioning those curls and preparing them for you. So easy application. And again, I'm just going to add about the same ratio, about a quarter size amount of the liquid rollers, pea size amount of your Love Perpetua. And of course, it's your artistic interpretation. We do know that if we add more of the Love Perpetua, the shine drops, you're going to get more shine. If you want more of a satin finish, have more of your liquid rollers through it. And make sure that you're really getting in there and covering, especially the coarser the hair texture is and the more ringlet it is. Now with my models here, they're a little bit more of a coil curl, a stronger curl, but you can definitely put this on your softer waves as well. Now, as a stylist, I definitely want to make sure that I am giving proper instructions to my clients. So I will usually tell them, go ahead and get your favorite wide tooth comb. It's a little bit more of a safety precaution that they will have even coverage throughout their hair texture. And there's a couple different ways of reforming your curls. For the stylist, I find it's very easy. You just take your sections and you kind of take, you see I kind of have an old school barbering comb. You enter in at the scalp and you're just twisting all the way to the end, and that'll help form your ringlets all the way throughout. I'll demonstrate that one more time with the comb. Wide tooth, and this is easy enough that a lot of your clients, especially around their face, can do this themselves. And you just go all the way through to the end, forming that curl. And they can do this all the way throughout their head shape, and they can let it air dry, or they can diffuse with it with little to no heat with either a diffuser or a sock. But one thing that I always find is fingers are our best tools. So I will actually tell my clients that maybe are a little bit tool challenged, and just simply wrap around their finger and draw it down. And that's something that they can easily do sitting at home in front of the television. Just simply kind of wrap it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go, and that will help reform the curls throughout. And again, you can let it air dry or you can diffuse with it. With your liquid rollers, it will give you humidity protection, and also the Love Perpetua will help that as well. Plus, it will help speed up your blow drying time if you are diffusing. Now on my lovely model Claire here, we do have a nice little ringlet curl going through here. And what's nice about breaking this up is you don't have to worry about the liquid rollers being too heavy. It's a very light cream even on your finer textures. So since I am dealing with a drier texture, I'm just going to do maybe 1 to 2 pea-sized amounts of my liquid rollers and almost a residue of the Love Perpetua. And I'm going to just work that through my fingertips, through there. What that's going to do is make sure that I'm actually keeping control with the product and I'm not running through unnecessary oils that I might produce in my hands. And just lightly break it up with each curlet. Now the one thing you want to make sure that you do, that if you are breaking up with your fingers, that you are starting at the scalp and very cleanly, because the curl, the more separation you do, the more fuzzy it gets. What curls need is grouping. So I'm just going to two-strand it and make sure you are running that product from scalp to ends so you won't have that fuzzy bit. Or you notice that you almost lose your curl retention towards the scalp and it kind of just gets scraggly towards the end. So make sure that when you're going in again, I'm starting at the scalp and I'm almost splitting it and running it all the way through the ends. And that will give you nice control throughout the hair without being crispy. And again, you can break this up on your natural textures, but if you also did a barrel curl, this is a great cocktail just to break up your thermal curls as well. And again, that is our soft twist cocktail duo. We do look forward to seeing your favorite cocktails, so please tag us in at Evo Pro or Monaco Blue, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much.